Chapter 16. What makes the Islamic concept of God unique and clear? Let's take the next step and compare how Islam's concept of God stands out from other major worldviews, especially in terms of purity, logic, and consistency. This isn't about attacking others, but about respectfully seeking truth without confusion. 1. Absolute monotheism, Tawhid. Islam teaches God is one, indivisible, eternal, and unlike his creation, Qul huwallahu ahad. Say, He is Allah, the one and only, Allahu samadu Allah, the eternal absolute. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He begetteth not, nor is he begotten, wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad. And there is none like unto him. English, Yusuf Ali. Surah Al-Ikhlas, verse 1-4, compare modern. Christianity, God is one in three, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Difficult to reconcile with pure monotheism. Hinduism, many gods and avatars, often divine beings with human traits. Buddhism, no creator God in many schools. Islam's God is one, eternal, unchanging, and beyond human form, clear and rational. 2. No partners, no equals. Islam strongly rejects the idea of God becoming human, God having a son, worship of saints, idols, prophets, or any creation. قَالَ أَفَتَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَا يَنْفَعُكُمْ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَضُرُّكُمْ. Abraham said, Do ye then worship, besides Allah, things that can neither be of any good to you, nor do you harm? English, Yusuf Ali, Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 66. Other faiths sometimes blur the line between creator and creation. Islam draws a firm boundary. Only the creator is to be worshipped. 3. Consistent revelation. The Quran says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاعْبُدُونِ. Not a messenger did we send before thee without this inspiration sent by us to him, that there is no God but I, therefore worship and serve me. English, Yusuf Ali. Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 25. Every true prophet, from Adam to Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them, preached, worship the one God, reject false gods and idols. Islam teaches this unchanged message. No evolution of God's nature, no theological updates. 4. No confusion, no mystery doctrine. No need to accept illogical doctrines like Trinity, incarnation, or karma cycles. You don't have to say it's a mystery, just have faith. Islam aligns faith with reason. Islam says, use your mind, your fitra, inner sense, and reflect 5 scripture that is intact and verifiable. The Quran is preserved word for word, recited and memorized by millions since its revelation. No council voted to approve it, no changes, additions, or human authorship. It challenges humanity. وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَى عَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِّثْلِهِ وَادْعُوا شُهَدَاءَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And if ye are in doubt as to what we have revealed from time to time to our servant, then produce a surah like thereunto, and call your witnesses or helpers, if there are any, besides Allah, if your doubts are true. English, Yusuf Ali, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 23. Final reflection. Why this matters: believing in one true God isn't just a theological position. It defines who we are, where do we come from, why we exist and our true purpose of existence, what our values, morals, and responsibilities are, what comes after our death of meaning and ultimate justice. If God is truly one, then He alone deserves our full attention, our complete submission, and our deepest love. And if Islam presents this reality with unmatched clarity, logic, and beauty, then exploring it fully is not just wise but essential. To ignore or dismiss such plain truth only exposes our own inconsistency and hypocrisy, if not outright arrogance and or foolishness, that ends up creating more problems and contradictions than it solves for us and for people around, far and beyond us. For example, could the all-powerful and just God reveal Himself only to some selected group of people in some places at one time, say in India, China, or Palestine, while neglecting the rest of humanity? Would a true God limit himself to being identified as a male or female, or something else, when he is the very creator of all genders? True God cannot be racist, sexist, unjust, or bound by human categories. He cannot die, be deceived, or be defeated like the false gods imagined in myths and movies. He certainly cannot emerge from the womb of a woman he himself created. God must be beyond and independent of his creations. In fact, the true God cannot be confined to any form, image, shape, or size. He remains beyond human imagination until the day of judgment, when he will reveal himself to all. Until then, no one can truthfully claim to have seen the true God in dreams or visions, or to have divine status, without only adding to confusion and splintering humanity into new sects and religions. This truth is summed up concisely and perfectly in Surah Al-Ikhlas 112, 1-4, which declares God's absolute oneness and uniqueness beyond our vision and imagination until the end of time, until we can see God with our own naked eyes. The natural result of this understanding is that we, as human beings, should be united. As brothers and sisters of humanity, one people, in one world, under the worship of one God. He has given us free will as a test, but our role is clear: to maximize good, to prevent harm, and to live with justice and compassion until the day he calls us back. Just imagine a so-called God who eats, drinks, sleeps, and even needs to relieve himself. Can that truly be God? The one true God does not depend on such human needs. When he wills something, he simply says, "Be," and it is, as he tells us in Surah 36, verse 82. Verily, when he intends a thing, his command is, "Be," and it is. English, Yusuf Ali. Surah Yasin, verse 82. And even if, hypothetically, this entire message was false, what would humanity really lose by committing to a shared moral foundation? What harm would come from uniting around what God has prescribed as good and moral? Honesty, justice, generosity, kindness, compassion? On the contrary, we would gain a society built on virtue and dignity. At the very least, this shared ground allows us to have civil, rational, and moral discussions about who we possibly are and how humanity should move forward. Not as divided tribes or conflicting ideologies, but as one people under one true God with one shared morality, practices, and purpose, that is to do as much good deeds as possible because we believe in the God. Think about it carefully. If the message is true, if God exists, and if heaven and hell are real, why gamble with your eternity? This life is brief, but what comes after lasts forever. You could secure eternal peace in heaven, or God forbid, face everlasting loss in hell. No rational person would take that kind of gamble. Thank you. Let's explore in the next chapter. If God so exists, why we can't see him?